Welcome to the Headless Professor video series on logic. Today we're going to be looking for a simpler way to express the relationship of deductive syllogisms. We're going to use logic stacks. Let's take a look at our old familiar major premise. All men are mortal. And what we're going to do today is to represent this by having two different stacks. One for the subject, one for the predicate. Here's our predicate stack, mortal. This stack represents everything that's mortal. Here's our subject stack, men. Now when we say that all men are mortal, that means we have to put our subject stack on our predicate stack because all men are mortal. Now let's take a look at our minor premise. Our minor premise says Socrates is a man. Here's Socrates, all dressed in blue. Where do we put Socrates? Well, the minor premise says he's in the stack of men. And if he's on the stack of men, he's on the stack of being mortal. Therefore, conclusion, Socrates is mortal. Now, let's look at another minor premise. Zeus is not mortal. Okay, let's have Zeus represented by this. Where are we going to put Zeus? Well, he's not mortal. He can't be on the yellow stack. That means he can't be on the stack of men either. Therefore, our conclusion is Zeus is not a man. Let's take a look at some premises that will not yield valid conclusions. Tabby is not a man. Okay, here's Tabby. Well, Tabby's not on the man stack, but is Tabby out here an angel or a Greek deity and therefore immortal? Or is Tabby here on the stack of mortal? We don't have enough information to go around. Let's try another minor premise. Rover is mortal. Okay, we know that Rover is mortal. Here's Rover. Sit down, boy. Rover's on the mortal stack, but he could be here because he's a dog, or maybe Rover's here because he's a man. We don't know. We don't have enough information to know where to put Rover. All we know is he's on the mortal stack. We can also use these kinds of logic stacks with no statements. No cats have wings. Okay, let's take a look. We need two stacks here. One for the cats and one for wings, and they're not on top of each other. Let's take a look at a minor premise now. Felix is a cat. Okay, Felix, get on the cat stack. Felix is represented by the orange. Felix is a cat. He's on the cat stack. Okay, Felix, very good. Now, Tweety has wings. Where are we going to put Tweety? Here's little Tweety. He's over here on the wing stack. What do we know about Tweety? He's not a cat. What do we know about Felix? He doesn't have wings. Let's try some other minor premises that do not necessarily yield valid conclusions. Ariel is not a cat. Okay, let's let Ariel be represented here by this diagram. Ariel's not a cat. Is Ariel here because Ariel is a mermaid? Or is Ariel here because Ariel is an angel? We don't know. Stay up there, little angel. So, let's try one more. Millhouse is wingless. Millhouse will be represented by the color blue, of course. All we know is that Millhouse is not over here on the wings. But is Millhouse a cat, a blue-haired cat wearing glasses? Or is Millhouse a boy? We don't know where to put Millhouse. That's how we use logic stacks. I like them better than Venn diagrams. But tell me what you think. Contact me, brink@usa.com.